Hey, what's up guys? It's NashCrafter and welcome to my channel for another episode in my single player vanilla Minecraft world. Welcome back guys. We should hop into today's episode because that's what we're here for. That's what this is all about. So this is the forest that we started in the last episode, and guys, I'm so stinking happy with this. I think this looks so cool. The trees, they go really tall, and then we have, you know, a lot of variety, a lot of variation. And, you know, we've got the oak trees, the spruce trees, which is good. And I want to just finish this off today in the episode. I want to kind of wrap this around here, and then it needs to wrap around up here as well. Now, I think some of this might get a little weird because this part's really tall. Like, this is a pretty steep hill, kind of, sort of. But I'm gonna do the best that I can. That hill over there was pretty steep too, where that like really big tree is. We kind of found ways to work around it, so I think we're gonna have to do that again in today's episode. And I might do a little time lapse of the trees because I think that could be cool to see too. I didn't show one in the last video, and I love to kind of switch off between time lapses and just doing progress updates with you guys. We need to sleep because we don't want to be doing this at nighttime. And I do have to admit, now that it's morning, one thing about the forest that is a bit dangerous is there's actually a lot of dark spots. So we're going to take a walk here really quick through the forest just so you guys can get the feel of what it looks like. This is it. This is pretty cool, but I do have skeletons kind of spawning right in here every once in a while. But I did cover up the portal. It's looking good. You can still kind of see it like peeking through, which is, I think, nice because you know it's there, but it's kind of hidden in between these two trees, which is cool. Then if we also head off in this direction, like all of this area is covered. You guys saw this in the last episode. If you did miss it, I recommend going back because I kind of talked about how I made these trees and an easy way of kind of making custom trees, which is sort of what these are, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be finishing this up. So I think we're going to start off over on that side, actually, right over there. So we are going to start right here in this direction. Let's hop in. Let's get started. Now, I did want to kind of chat with you guys a little bit about some cool Minecraft stuff to start off the episode, just because I like sitting down and talking with you guys. It's one of the things I love the most about the videos is I can sit down, talk about current events and things, especially like happening in Minecraft or happening with my channel, things like that. So let's bone meal this tree. Ooh, how's that one looking? Yeah, that one's good. I think that actually works pretty good. We'll keep that one there, and then we'll just work on the bottom. But I wanted to talk to you guys about some really cool Minecraft updates because a lot of you guys might know the newest snapshot just came out. So we've had, I think it's 1.13, and it has like a bunch of interesting things that are involved in it, and it seems really cool. Now, I actually haven't played in the snapshot yet, which I want to, but I'm kind of almost waiting for a release. I don't really like playing in the snapshots. I like playing in the official releases, so that's kind of why I've been waiting, but it seems incredible. Like, it seems like such an amazing snapshot. If you guys haven't seen it and you're just kind of catching this video, they've actually been adding a lot to the Minecraft oceans, which haven't really had anything very special. I mean, they're oceans, which is cool, and we've got the squids, of course, and the squids will like float around, but now we actually have some really cool things. We have, I think they're adding coral, which is crazy. So you've got the bright coral blocks coming. I think they're also adding dolphins at some point, which is just bananas. Like, having a mob like that would be so cool. They've recently added turtles in the snapshot, which personally I'm very excited for. I love turtles. I think they're very cute, and I love how they lay eggs. And the baby turtles, I have to say, are the most adorable things in the entire world, in the whole Minecraft world, I would say. I love the parrots too. I have to say the turtles kind of take the cake for me on that one. So let me really quickly, let me back up and see how we're doing with this. And with all that being said, I would kind of like to know your guys' opinions on the new update and the new snapshots. If you guys have played them, I would really like to know what you think, because as someone who hasn't played them yet, I don't know, I kind of want to know a little bit more, kind of. Okay, we're going to bring that down really quick, and then we're going to kind of back up and see what this looks like. I think this is looking okay. It's looking a little weird too. Like, something about this side is just not quite right. and bring that one down by 2 maybe? No, 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 no. That makes those two even, and that is definitely not what we want. So we're going to take that one out, and I'm just tweaking with this as I kind of talk to you guys. So if I get a little distracted, that's why, because I want to make these trees look really good, but I also want to talk about the new updates because I just think they're personally really cool. All right, taking another step back, that's looking okay. It's not looking too bad. I think the top always looks a little kind of bulbous and like funky, so I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. But when you're standing back, I really don't think it's too bad. So I think we're going to keep it the way it is, but I'm just going to keep going and keep adding trees and doing the torch tower and everything like that, which is how we've been doing this. I guess if you did miss last video, you're going to kind of get a good idea of what we did in this video because I'm showing it here, but what we can do is we're going to do the torch tower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then, oh gosh, I always jump down. I really need feather falling. I think I mentioned this in the last episode too, but I just haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, one other thing that I'm super excited for with this new update that's coming is I'm really excited about the tridents. I haven't heard a lot of people talking about them very much or like, you know, being very hyped about them, but I think they are so cool, especially the fact that it's kind of a tool that you can just hit, and then also I think there's an enchantment that, ooh, okay, that one's a little short and stout, but that's okay, we can work with this one. What I think is really cool about the tridents is there's actually an enchantment that I believe you can have the trident come back to you, so once you throw it, you can actually have it like come back to your hand and use it again, which I think is really cool. I think it also summons lightning, which is so awesome. So I think there's a lot of cool things that are going to come with that, and I really, like I said, haven't heard people talking about it too much, and I think it's one of the cool things about the update, so I'm excited to try that. This tree looks so weird. I cannot, okay, well, maybe if we do that, I guess you won't really see that, maybe from the shoreline over there, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, then, guys, I can't decide. Ooh, you know what we can do? We can actually use our spruce wood slabs and kind of make the tiers a little bit taller and a little bit shorter, so maybe something like that. Just like this one where it has those on top, just to give it different levels. I think that makes it look a little bit better. It is symmetrical on both sides though, which is something I don't normally do when it comes to custom trees because it doesn't look very natural when you have them symmetrical, but I think for this one, we're just not really going to worry about it too much. Now, is there a place? Yeah, I wanted to kind of sneak a log up in here because that looked a little weird. And then I think we could also fit another tree here. That'd probably be a good thing. So yeah, guys, like I said, I would really, really love to hear your opinions on what you think of the new snapshot, what you guys are excited for, what you're not excited for. Oh, I didn't even put the torches. What a noob. Okay, let me actually put the torches down. I was like, why did this tree grow so short? And I do need to eat. I've been terrible about eating. I need like an alarm clock or something that tells me every like 10 minutes to just eat because I don't ever eat in Minecraft and it's not a good thing to do. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, I would really like to hear your opinions, of course, because I think it'd be cool if you guys told me like the one thing or two things that you guys are most excited about. I would have to say, ooh, one that I didn't mention actually is the bark blocks or the bark, how do I explain it? Like the bark logs that you can, I think if you take, is it shears? I don't know. It's either you take an axe or you take shears or something and you kind of like go up to a tree and you just like right click on it, I think, and it'll actually give you like, it'll shave the bark off the tree, which I think is so cool. And that block is going to be used for so many things. And it's going to be kind of like the new bone block in my opinion. It kind of reminds me a lot of the bone block, and I think it's just going to be used for tons and tons of different things. Anyway, I think the thing that I'm most excited for is probably tridents, turtles, and that bark block, or the shaved bark. I don't know what they call it. I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely what I would say are my top picks. Now, let's go sleep really quick. It's so weird being in this world and like going from decidedly vanilla to this world, because in decidedly vanilla, we have 40-minute days, which is just crazy long. Like, it's so nice having 40-minute days in Minecraft because you can get so much done during the daytime and you don't really have to worry about night so much. But in this world, I have the regular, Minecraft night cycle. So it just kind of comes and goes super, super quickly. So I'm not quite used to it yet, but I think I will, the more I play in this world and keep playing in this world. So there we go. I think that looks really, really cool. I think what I'm going to do though, guys, is I'm actually going to cue the time lapse, start the time lapse now, because I want you guys to see this area kind of fill up and see the progress and everything happening as it happens. So that is what we're going to do. Once I come back, this whole area is going to be filled with trees. It should be super cool. So I will see you guys very soon, and I will talk to you after the time lapse. Welcome back, guys, after the time lapse. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was just a chill time where you could see me, making some custom trees. I'm gonna flip around and show you the forest in just a second, but I need to eat because my hunger's just been low this whole time. So let's put some of this stuff away. I think that's probably the best idea right now. Oh, I don't need any of this, any sand. So what we're gonna do is I am gonna show you the forest. Here we go. And look at this, guys. This looks, wow. Okay, so I haven't seen it yet without shaders. So this is the first time I'm seeing it with you guys from the time lapse. And I think it looks really cool. I actually want to come around the lumber mill here really quick and kind of take a look from a far view just so we can see it as an island sort of thing, because it's not really an island, but whoa. Guys, it actually looks like a forest. That is so cool. All right, I'm gonna come off in this direction and we can take another look. Oh yeah, that looks cool. It definitely looks very thick, but that's kind of how I wanted it, to be honest. I want there to be a very big difference between the town area and the forest that's off over in that direction. Because eventually this whole area is going to be filled with buildings and we won't even notice these awkward gaps that are kind of happening right now. So I think it's going to be okay, but I'm really excited to see everything just kind of blossom. Now I wanted to take a walk through the forest and just see kind of the vibe that we get through it. So this is kind of, I don't know if I love this tree here. I feel like it fits there, but the size is just a little weird to the point where it almost like smacks you in the face. So I don't know if I'll keep this one. I might get rid of that. And then this is what it looks like. So this place is kind of a death trap. You have to be, well, I have to be super careful because there are zombies and skeletons that spawn here all the time. You might have seen a couple in the time lapse. I was battling a bit, but yeah, it definitely is a place where a lot of mobs can spawn. And I actually didn't finish this part up here. I really want to, so I think that's something I'll do in between episodes. I'll just fill in this little part up here. I just didn't really know how I wanted to handle it. And one thing I'm noticing is the top of that tree is very, very thick, and the bottom or the center is very skinny. So that one looks a little weird. I'm gonna have to fix that tree right there. And it's becoming nighttime. So let me go sleep really quick. I kept moving my bed, so I think I put it on the bridge. Is that right? I hope so. Alright, it's now daytime, so you guys can kind of see this forest is very dark. And then what we can do is we can just check this out. So I do have a path going off in this direction. So that's going to kind of go around the portal, probably into... Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Okay, what is up with creepers and my luck? No joke. On DV, I had 2 of my builds blown up by creepers, and now I just had this blow up. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna fix this really, really quick. But what I was saying was, eventually, I'm hopefully gonna have a town back there, like its own another little village type thing is kind of what I'm thinking so far. And I did want to put the villager breeder back there, which is what I still kind of have planned. So that's the goal, but we'll see how it goes eventually once we get there, because we still have to build up that town. That one needs a lot of work, and there's a lot of things that need to be put into it. So I'm really excited because I'm just getting all this cool building momentum lately, which is just really great to feel like I kind of have that back and I'm ready to build and create some really cool things. So I'm happy about that, but it is going to take some time. I have a lot to do, and you guys are always welcome to help if you guys have any ideas. I love taking your thoughts into, consideration and putting them in my world. Feel free to comment that as well. That would be great. But now I have to wait until my path comes back, which is super sad. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of spruce this place up a little bit, and I'm going to add some variation of grass and dirt and things like that, because it's gonna make it seem a little bit more realistic. So I have like no podzol left, which kind of sucks. I have very little coarse dirt, so I was gonna plan on making myself some more. I think that's way more than I could have ever wanted or needed, but that's okay. We're definitely going to use this throughout the whole area, so that's gonna be fine. We're just gonna make more than we need, because then we can always use it later, which is good. So let's head back over here, and since I don't have podzol, I'm probably gonna have to go out and look for some. I have an area quite far away where I get podzol. I think I have a nether portal to it too, so that's gonna be good. I haven't been in the nether in a really long time in this world. What I'm gonna do is just sprinkle this around. I don't want to use too much coarse dirt because I think it can look, I don't know how to explain it. It can look a little bit too random, in my opinion at least, if you just leave it in like random spots. That's why I'm trying to stick it close to the trees. And one other thing I'm going to do as well is take my bone meal, and I'm going to create some grass, because grass is super, super important. I don't want to keep this flat because, again, in my opinion, it looks kind of unnatural when it's just super flat and then you have these trees coming up. You're always going to have grass poking out of the ground and stuff like that, so I think that's really good. So starting off over here, I think we can maybe just sprinkle some there, and I'm going to take out all of the flowers. I think the flowers can almost be a little bit too bright with the colors, and that's not really what we're going for this forest in particular. We're kind of going for a more dark and almost spooky look, because it is home to a very creepy and questioning portal, I guess you could say. So that's what we're trying to go for, and that's perfect. There was no flowers in that one whatsoever. Yeah, and I think that really brings some real life to this forest. I definitely think this side looks a little bare, and now this side, it kind of feels like it has some life. It has something growing to the bottom of the trees, and I just think it looks really cool. So let's take that out. Let's put some back here. Again, taking out all the flowers because we don't really want that. I really like talking about this kind of stuff with you guys in the videos, because I hope that it gives you guys inspiration for your own world and what you would put in your world and just ideas for things. So I think spreading grass is like one of my favorite things in Minecraft, I have to admit. I think it really brings life to your world, to your build, to any place that you build in Minecraft. I really think if you sprinkle some grass, it can't really hurt it that much unless it's like way too much. But even then, it's still awesome. Like, I feel like it looks so good. I have to admit, if you guys are gonna make a custom forest, be prepared to have a lot of bone meal. It takes a lot bone meal in order to do all of this. You have to bone meal all the trees, and then all of the grass that is around you, of course, have to bone meal that. You just gotta make sure you have like a skeleton farm or something like that before you start a big project like this. You could wait for everything to grow naturally. That's another thing that you could do, but it is gonna take some time. So just in case you guys are kind of thinking about doing a project like this, keep in mind that you're going to need lots of bone meal, you're going to need lots of saplings, lots of bark. So it's always good to kind of have those things in advance so that when you do take on these projects, you have everything you need. I think I would like to put a bridge here. I haven't really decided what style. I'm kind of thinking stone. Stone might look really cool here. So maybe we could do that in the next episode or another episode. There's a lot of things that I want to do in this world, so we're definitely not done whatsoever. We have so many things that are going to be super cool. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I know it was pretty chill and it was similar to the last episode, but I hope you guys really like the time lapse because I always enjoy a good time lapse myself. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next single player vanilla Minecraft world, and I hope you all have a very good day. I'm just realizing right above my head I need to put a little piece of wood there because that looks so awkward with that gap. Okay, I'm gonna have to go fix that, but again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments down below on what you guys like about the newest snapshot. I really want to know. I would love to hear what you guys think. Thank you so much. I hope you have a very beautiful, wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.